I need this green goo in me.
The mutagen.
I guess I can tell why they call you.
no shit,
ass.
buddy.
What do they call you?
Oh, he's so Australian.
Deal with whatever comes my way.
It's awesome. He definitely wasn't Australian in the arcade.
Yeah, right. All right.
Turn you to toast.
Yeah.
A lot of he already did come back.
At the rally. Oh man. Oh man. Gotta make these moral choices.
I feel like this part in the game where they're trying to add more dialogue is like unnecessary.
Yeah, I know.
Just say say all of it.
Yeah. Decline. Goodbye.
Cool, dude. Thanks for the coaching.
I'm ready to go.
Alright, sucker.
No, stand your ground.
Alright.
Nightcrawler needs some backup. I can't make it to where you are in time.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh, there's Raven. Hi, Mom.
Who's Nightcrawler's voice actor?
That is also Yuri Lowenthal.
That's fine.
I like him with the cornrows. Actually,
Really?
I like it.
Yeah. I would have actually preferred. But it's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying I would prefer Nightcrawler with a fucking like a mohawk.
Yeah. I mean, he's had it where his hair's like super spiked up before. Nightcrawler's one of my favorites. He was actually what got me into X-Men. That might be the fur fag in me, though. So
this has got to be a thing. But why do they make a lot of these characters that are like mutates?
Yeah.
Blue.
I don't know why.
Nightcrawler, Mystique, all blue.
I don't know, but I do know with Nightcrawler.
Gladiator's blue.
Yeah, Gladiator is blue. No, or is he purple? I thought he was purple.
I thought it was.
Was he blue?
I think it's blue.
Gladiator's so great.
Yeah,
he's so dumb.
Yeah, he's alien Superman.
Alien Superman is the best. I love him. But you know, like Nightcrawler's just the offspring of Mystique fucking a demon. So.
Oh. Wow. What a bitch.
No, she Azazel is his dad.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Was there a deal involved with that?
No. But it's also interesting because Azazel was in X-Men First Class.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was he there obviously, or?
Oh, he's
Easter
one of the
egg?
main villains.
What?
Yeah, he was one of the main villains in that. And it's kind of obvious too that he's Nightcrawler's dad because he can teleport and he's got the tail.
Oh, is that the main villain in First Class?
He's one of the main villains.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I gotta rewatch it.
That was actually not a bad film. Which is really kind of odd with what's going on with Apocalypse with the battery.
Well, and that's the thing, man. It's like if you haven't I didn't know who Azazel was.
Yeah.
So if I didn't read X-Men and watch that movie, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I'd have sex with Mystique. I don't care how blue she is.
Yeah, Raven's pretty hot. I don't understand why they constantly need to make her fucking naked in the movies, but you know.
Yeah, right. Maybe because like she has that skin.
Yeah.
And to people, it's like she's more of a creature than.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I prefer her in the white dress. And
Here's
stuff.
the thing, though. Like if you're gonna make. Okay, first of all, Rebecca Romaine Stamos, super hot.
Yeah, she is. She's
right?
pretty hot.
But I feel like after her legacy with Mystique, like why even bring her back for like First Class and Days of Future Past? You know?
Yeah, well, she's younger. She is younger in those films.
But like but here's the thing.
Yeah.
What about her story that really makes her like a really big integral part of the X-Men universe?
That's what I'm always curious about with those films. Is why did they make Raven so important?
Yeah.
I love that we're not necessarily paying attention to the game, but we are talking about X-Men.
Yeah.
We are talking about X-Men here, guys. This game is really bad, guys. So
that's okay. It's just part of it.
Yeah.
So if you never played X-Men, this is good to know what's happening here.
Anyways, fuck all this shit. Goodbye.
There's no we.
There are no we here. God damn it, Raven. You're so mad. I'm gonna help your son.
X-Men faction game.
Yeah, Colossus. I got
Yeah.
a Colossus something.
Whoa, wait.
I just teleported somewhere. So I got a Colossus gene here.
Cool. What is
So,
it?
you trigger as soon as your empower meter fills up. Passive mutant abilities will trigger faster.
Typical Colossus getting triggered.
Yeah.
I went there.
Oh my god.
I will continue to go there. Obsidian Knuckles.
Alright.
She just beat up more guys, looks like.
Yep.
Oh,
Whoa, what is with the sound mixing all of a sudden?
Cut Wagner.
Cut Wagner.
Cut Wagner. What the hell? What is that? Are those people?
Oh yeah, they're throwing Molotovs.
Oh, okay. So no, but it looks like where the fire is landing is like
where the people are.
No, it's like ethereal spirit. It doesn't look like a Molotov landed there.
Yeah. Oh, this game.
This music sucks.
This music sucks. This is like, oh
Just
man.
tones. I'm just gonna edit the X-Men theme over and over.
Over and over and over again. Or just
Yeah.
throw in the arcade music
right.
on top of this, just because. Oh man.
Boom. Boom.
So anyway, I guess we should get into it though. Like, who's your favorite X-Men? Like,
Me? It's always changed.
it's always changed.
Okay, first of all, I'm biased to the
Yeah.
93, 95 X-Men.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Jim Lee's
definitely.
X-Men is my X-Men.
Yeah.
Right? But like before them, when I found out who the X-Men were before Jim Lee, like
Yeah.
they were the uncanny X-Men.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so Brown Wolverine.
Wolverine,
Storm with the Mohawk.
Yeah.
Angel, like Iceman, like Snowman looking Iceman. Beast that wasn't blue.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say like my friends back in middle school, they all loved Wolverine because he was like a cool guy.
He's just a small, angry Canadian.
Well, because like when you're a kid, you're more like closer to like you want violence.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So Wolverine was that. He was just like I would beat stuff up.
Yeah.
So everybody liked Wolverine, but I think when I first saw Cyclops, like in his powers.
Yeah, it's his powers that really are attractive.
I think his powers is what made it for me. The thing is though, like when I was a kid, like, and I think what sold it with Cyclops was like he wasn't that bad of a character yet in the cartoon.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's cool. He's the leader of the X-Men. He's overall good guy.
Yeah.
So like I thought he was cool because like when I was a kid, I was all about the main superhero. So Cyclops was my favorite X-Men back then. But I always thought Magneto was cool. But since he was a bad guy, I never liked him because I wanted to be the hero.
Yeah.
So primarily those two characters I enjoyed the most aesthetically too. I would say like I really enjoyed I liked Cable.
Yeah.
I liked pretty much anybody that wore an X logo. I thought it was really cool. Havoc was really cool. So there was like a lot of these main. I was like a main character holder.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So.
All right, so we're getting into the greatest X-Men character ever.
Jamit.
So we get forged with the amazing mutant power of being a nerd.
Hey, don't forget he's native.
He is native.
So what's the deal with his leg? I can't remember.
It is mechanical.
Yeah,
He's got a robotic leg.
Okay, so did he make that leg for himself?
He made that leg for himself because, once again, his mutant power is being a nerd. He just knows how machines work. That's his mutant power! It's like... And it's like, that's the easiest way for me to explain it to people, is that he's just a giant nerd.
Pretty much. He's literally a mechanic.
Yeah, he's just a super mechanic, because like, all he has to do is look at a machine and he knows how it works.
Right.
Which gets into the fun thing about mutants, I feel, is like, you can, like, just come up with some of the most, like, asinine, weird powers and just say, "Oh, I'm a mutant."
Yeah, right.
And I think that's one of my favorite things about the X-Men and so forth.
Well, I mean, I read somewhere that Stan Lee created mutants because he was tired of writing origin stories.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, there's that, and also he was writing it during the, it was just after Martin Luther had done his speech and so forth. So
that makes good for dialogue.
Yeah.
Narrative.
Yeah. It's something that we can connect with, and it's still something we connect with. That's why, once again, I love the X-Men. It constantly keeps connecting to
the social struggle.
To good.
I think Forge is getting bodied over there.
I'm Grant.
I'm useless.
So these were mutants. Take them
Oh,
It'd be
yeah.
funny if he was like, "You're a nerd." Nerd. He's a jock.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Oh man. So getting into me, my favorite X-Men also shifted a lot, but overall, like, my favorites are, I love Dazzler.
Okay.
Because, I mean, she's a fucking pop star.
So, like, when you saw, where was the first time you encountered Dazzler?
When the first time I encountered Dazzler was
Because Dazzler to me showed up when Mojo in the comics popped up with Longshot.
Yeah.
So because they were together.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah. I first saw Dazzler in the arcade game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I wanted to find out who was this character because that was the first time she ever showed up in anything for me.
Dude, she was so 80s.
Yeah.
She had like a denim jacket.
Yeah, she had a denim jacket, and she turns sound into light energy. That's her mutant power.
Yeah.
So she's a pop star, and it's just the coolest thing. And my favorite design overall is her like silver disco funky outfit
with
the bell bottom pants
with the gem. It's pretty much a hyper gem outfit.
Yeah, it's so good, and I love her so much. Alison Blair is my favorite. And they actually, I guess there's a little like cameo Easter egg of her in Apocalypse. She's on a record cover.
Ah,
Yeah, it's really cute. Other than that, and I really like Nightcrawler and Colossus. Peter and Kurt are like two of my favorite X-Men ever.
I like Colossus too, but I don't like Colossus. I don't like Peter.
Yeah,
I like Colossus as a mutant.
You don't like his naivety?
He's too innocent.
He's too innocent? He's too much of a country bumpkin for you?
Yeah, he is.
I love him for that though. I love the fact that like he gets shy around porn, like he gets all flustered around seeing a woman.
He's very old school.
Yeah. I like the fact that he likes to draw.
Yeah. He's like not a bad character.
Yeah, I know.
By any means, but like
it's just not your taste.
He's just boring.
Yeah.
You know.
He's just not in your taste.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
Because I like Superman.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah. And then of course, like I think it's also interesting because nobody ever sees it in any of these video games, or I mean they touched upon it a little bit in the movies, but they don't really touch upon the fact that Kurt is really fucking religious.
Oh, they did do.
In the
original movie.
In the movie, yeah, they touched on it a lot, but like, and then in the 90s television show, they touched on it as well, but in video games, they never really touch on it.
I think it's because these are targeted to kids.
Yeah.
They want to keep it a little bit secular.
Yeah. But I think that's like one of the cooler things about his character is like he is actually incredibly religious, to the point to where I was reading Endangered Species not too long ago.
Okay.
And he's like, it starts out with them at a funeral, and he's actually the one who's probably the most into it at that point, I guess you can say.
Do you think he's religious or is he more spiritual?
He's definitely religious because he was going to be a priest.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He was going to leave the X-Men and become a priest at one point.
Oh man! Jake the animation.
Forge is getting the mutants to safety.
Oh man!
Oh no! He goes red barrels. I just want to shoot him.
Hey you!
Stand down. These look like a purifier attacking.
God.
Oh hi! Oh hey! I'm just a jock.
Oh my God!
This guy needs to go back to Black Ops 2.
I know, right? God, God, he's so generic, McGenericson. Luis Reyes. Cyclops.
I am Luis Reyes, head of the MRD. That means I am responsible for trying.
So pretty much, he's the liaison for not eradicating mutants, but keeping them in check.
But keeping them in check.
Which
So
most mutants would probably
yeah.
disagree with too.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's exactly the same thing with the Superhero Registration Act.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Which is double bad for mutants at that point, because not only do they have to deal with the MRD.
Yeah, it's their existence and also like their ability.
Yeah. Like, man, like, you know, it's just funny because like Steve feels so butthurt over this Registration Act, while like all the mutants are like, fuck you.
Well, that's why they created X-Men versus Avengers.
Yeah.
Because there was. Have you read it?
I know of it. I've read a synopsis.
There's like a dialogue where Captain America goes up to Cyclops, and Cyclops is like training in like by like these ocean waters or whatever. And Captain America kindly goes up to him and says, "Hey man, like I think one of our fugitives is hiding within you guys.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we investigate?" And Cyclops pretty much says, "Why should we? You guys weren't there when we were like being hunted.
Yeah.
And now you want our help, Pretty much calling him out.
And then of course, and then also, here's Eric.
There's Magnus.
Here comes Eric.
What's up with this I'm the Juggernaut costume?
Yeah, I know. It's really odd.
Why did you do this? Can't you see we're only
Keep
trying
the
to
peace.
Oh, I like his voice.
How's that working?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Who is it?
I don't know, actually.
Where do you think it will end?
I assure you, if I had attacked, I would
Hey, it looks more like a robot.
I know, it's a little odd.
extinction.
I'm not really sure. At least they had the color scheme, though.
Yeah, for sure. I do enjoy the OG Magneto.
Yeah.
Like, Jim Lee's Magneto is actually very close to the original.
Yeah, definitely. Jim Lee's Magneto is so iconic.
It's perfect. Yeah,
He's got, let's just face it, Jim Lee's designs are so iconic at this point that, everybody knows them. Everybody that's in the comics, at least, knows them.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that Jim Lee's art was flawless.
It was just memorable.
It was just incredibly memorable.
And that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I could say that I feel like Todd McFarlane is a little bit better in detail than Jim Lee. But Jim Lee has a style where when you see it, you're like, that's Jim Lee.
That's Jim Lee. Yeah. Everybody remembers Jim Lee's Cyclops. Everybody remembers the freaking with the hair sticking out and the blue and the and he was the first one.
Yellow.
Blue and yellow. He was the first one that really did all the blue and yellow, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And in thinking about it, it's actually a ridiculous color scheme.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah. But the thing is, that's why we remember it. It stuck out.